Hey, what's up there, buddy? And by buddy, I mean VenomFangX. Where do I start? What bothers me about you is how you block your comments down there on your videos. How you block all the negative comments, and how you make all these statements about how Islam was created by Satan. Now, I don't practice Islam, but for you to make that kind of judgment against someone else's religion makes you a complete asshole. And if you want your God, I believe in God too, but if you want God to love you as much as you love him, apparently, you should really knock off that kind of crap. It's not very fair to other religions and other people, and it's biased. It's really biased. Now, I've noticed that your videos have attracted a lot of attention, a lot of views, a lot of video responses, highlights, spin-offs, parodies, etc. I'm here to make your life a living hell because you're basically disrespecting my beliefs. And this major belief is that everyone has the equal opportunity to believe in any religion that they want and should not be persecuted for it or bothered about it. I don't think it's very fair for you to say that someone else's religion was created by the most demonic entity known to mankind, Satan, because maybe it's what they believe in. You can't make that kind of judgment. And for all you know, Jesus might not even exist. No one really 100% knows. The people who have passed over to whatever afterlife exists, they know the truth about everything. For you to sit here as a mortal human being living on this earth, and for you to say that you know these things, is complete bullshit. You don't know anything. No one knows anything. Not even me. I don't know. Is there an afterlife? I don't know. I hope so. I believe so. It's all faith. It's not knowledge. It's faith. Now, I'm not a very religious person. I do believe in a God, but, I don't go to church anymore or anything. I hit the age of reason and all that stuff. I don't appreciate the way you conduct yourself on this website. You're attracting a lot of attention, making yourself look like, this big religious, superstar. In my opinion, you suck. If I'm gonna make a video about how there's proof that God exists, I'm gonna, also put in the fact that, hey, I could be wrong. And that, your opinions and facts that you gather could be just as right or just as wrong as mine. You don't know the definition of equality, and that pisses me off. And I think you should really grow some balls and allow negative feedback on your YouTube account, on your site. You're afraid to show what other people think. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's gotta be you. You. VenomFangX. Sean, blah, 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 blah. It's all about you. I don't block any comments. I don't, discriminate against other people's religions. I don't do any of that crap. It's because I'm a nice guy. I do believe in making other people's lives easier, helping people in need. I'm also a musician, I do have a heart. And by the way you're acting, you have about, half a heart, and it's all for God. You ever once stop to think about people too? Do you care about people, or they just, forget it? Oh, if you're Islamic, you belong in hell. I mean, come on, dude. Really? You have to be out of your mind to conduct yourself in that kind of way. You really do. And of course, I don't think you're gonna, watch this video and say, oh, I'm gonna change my comments because he really struck a nerve in me. I think you're a selfish, conniving, egotistic maniac who gets pleasure out of people making these kinds of videos. And I'm probably just feeding into your pleasure right now, but more and more people are going to start to pop up. And there's going to be like a whole giant union against you. And if I have to be the pack leader of that, it'd be my pleasure to do that. I'm trying to show you that if you want to make these kinds of videos, you have every right to. But over my dead body, will you discriminate someone else because of their beliefs? I can't stand that crap. The world that we live in now, that's unacceptable to me. I hate anyone who's racist, first of all. I think racism is so stupid. I don't think it's fair. And people who discriminate against, someone else's colors of their skin or their creed, it's stupid. You're human. Whatever God created this universe or earth or however it went down, He created the people that you hate too. And what does God say in the 10 Commandments? Love your neighbor, right? Now, am I wrong there, or am I missing something? Is there another commandment that I'm missing? I told you I'm not very religious, but I'm also very intelligent. I am very intelligent. And I can tell you one thing: you're breaking commandment right there. And I don't see how you could possibly come onto this website and say that Islam was created by Satan. How the hell would you even know how Islam was created? You're how old? You'd have to be how many years older to actually know how it was created. You weren't there for the origin. Neither was I. So therefore, what you're stating is complete fiction. It's all fiction. And it's a form of discrimination. And I don't think people who come across your videos should actually tolerate that, regardless if they agree with your views or not. I think you're a complete asshole. And if I were God, then I would have probably already told you to chill out by now. I probably would have, had a lightning bolt hit your front yard. You can't discriminate against other people. So why don't you grow some balls and unblock your comments, and maybe even send a video response to me and prove me wrong, because you know what, there's plenty of video evidence to suggest that you have some sort of hatred for Islam, or as you call them, Islam. I think you really need to get a life. I think you need to redo your videos maybe and show a little more respect for other religions. And I told you I'm not really religious, but I don't like it when people discriminate against other people for any other reason. And if there's anything you want to say about it, I'm telling you right now, make a video response and say it. I dare you, because I know you don't have the balls to do it. You definitely don't. So if you really want to be a hero for your little ministry, make a video, reply to me and tell me that I'm wrong. Otherwise you better stop, or I'm going to be making more videos like this.